Hello, I'm Seth Johnson with Land to House. So in today's video, I'm going to be using a product called a Uniseal. This is a little rubber washer that attaches pipe to a tank. My brother-in-law showed me these in his aquaponics setup, and it was amazing. They are very tight and do not leak at all. So I'm going to remove this old attempt that I've had at making a valve here on the tank, and we'll install one of these. So let's get to it. I guess it's been 2 years ago I found this barrel for $11 at my local plumbing store, and I thought that it was just a great deal that I couldn't pass up. And so I bought it, but then it had no valve on it, and I thought, how in the world am I going to get a valve on this thing? So I took some JB Weld and stuck it around here, and I've got a piece inside, a threaded adapter, and anyway, it worked kind of, but the JB Weld just wouldn't hold. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is, I don't know, cut it out of there or something. So we can get this Uniseal installed here. Found a place that's a bit more comfortable to work with here. Well, you get the idea. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I got that off of there pretty clean. The JB Weld just would not stick to the barrel. But so now I have to fish this thing out of here. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Okay, so you can kind of see my thought process last time. Just used this adapter to the ball valve and tightened it against the barrel, but I was unable to get it totally tight because I couldn't access this piece. Anyway, let's try our Uniseal. So this is going to be kind of annoying. The Uniseal that I need has to have a 2-inch opening, and this is a 1 1/4. But I don't have a saw with me because it's already got a hole. I can't really do a hole saw because it won't bite into it. So I've got this rasp here, and I'm just going to go along and eat out this until I've got a hole big enough. So it may take a while. So I know you're watching this video to learn how to put a Uniseal in, not how to cut a hole in a barrel. So I'll try to make this quicker, but I found that my hacksaw here has a different kind of blade on it, which is kind of cool. And I think I'm going to use that. So my thoughts are, use this blade to cut down to the 2-inch mark, and then it'll be so much easier to whittle that out. Well, after a bit of work, I was able to get the hole to 2 inches. So it'd definitely be a lot better to use a hole saw originally. That's the correct size. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my file here, and I'm just going to taper down the edges a bit on my pipe. Now for the moment we've both been waiting for. I'm going to take the Uniseal here, stick it in. Okay. Now, everything I've read says that this is really tough to get in here. So I've got some detergent water just regular soap from the kitchen sink. I'm going to coat this pipe with it. And the Uniseal. And hopefully we'll get somewhere here. Well, wasn't as difficult as I was expecting. Hopefully the hole that I made isn't too big. So once that dries, it's supposed to make a really tight seal. We'll see how it does. Well, that was a good test run. It seems to be in there pretty good. Don't really have any way of testing this barrel just yet, but when I put a valve on here and fill it up, I'll update you on how this is working. It was pretty simple. I think it's probably better to have a slightly smaller hole than a bigger hole. So it says to use a 2-inch hole. Could have definitely gone to slightly smaller. And with the hole saw, it also makes a better, a smoother hole. So just things to consider. Thanks for watching this video. Hope it helped. I learned a lot, and hope you did too. I'm Seth Johnson with Land House, and I will see you next time. Bye.